All right, back at the 2024 Volkswagen. I got to do some rear brake pads now. So we just did the front, take care of the noise, but unfortunately the noise is still there. I got to get logged out of here. So I'm just going to see how well the Maxi Sys Ultra bodes with this 2024 Volkswagen. And let's go to standalone. So I'm going to do the VIN here. So it's greater than, because this eats the lesser number. So I'll recognize it, no problem. 2024. Okay. Pretty much I just need to go into the service feature and put it in service mode. What's vehicle time? What? I've heard the horror stories, but never been through it. Vehicle diagnostic diagnostic protection SFD unlock is required for current model. After selecting system under control, perform any unlock via the security access function without unlocking the adaption, basic setting, coding, and other function of some systems may fail. Note, you will need to pass two-factor authentication before using an online diagnostic protection unlocking function. You can binary identification security purchase. Oh wow. What? That's crazy. So yeah, that right to repair act. Let me see this. Let's see if we see what purchase is. $15. Wow. Hmm. I just need clarity. So if I pay the money, does that not only grant me access, but now, I mean, am I just, all right, quick. Let me read this to myself so I can get a better understanding. All right, let me try something. Oh gosh. Let me try something, because I'm just going to go into the next mode here. Oh shoot, I did not mean to purchase. Let me go back. Let's go back. Let me just go to continue, because something else is going to be come up on the screen, and it's about the firewall. The vehicle firewall is currently activated and must be deactivated. Okay, so I guess that's what's preventing me from having access. Deactivation method: press deactivation. After pressing the button and confirming that the access rights of 19 gateway have been opened, the program will automatically disable the firewall. Warning: when the firewall is active, functions that change vehicle configuration cannot be performed, such as adaption, basic setting, coding, etc. Note: when the firewall is disabled, the current interface will automatically be skipped. So, what if I? So if it's disabled, I shouldn't be able to do anything as far as the brake service. So I got topology here. It's a lot of computers on here. Let me see what happens if I just try it. Just go through all that stuff. Just go around it. Hot functions. Electronic parking brake. Brakes. Let's see what it says. Warning: forcing this function to exit during its execution may cause failure to enable parking brake system. Okay. Vehicle less than 12 volts. Turn ignition, engine, release parking brake, and blah blah blah. So that's release. Let's see if it goes into the mode. Oh wow. And then we'll communicate with module. So I guess it won't allow me. What if I go back out? No. I just, out of curiosity, can I go into a module? Let's do a fault scan just out of curiosity. I don't know how to treat that code. I'm just curious. Login security. I don't have a code. If you cannot enter the correct code login, you can try to execute the secure login online function to coordinate login. So my thing is, if I like purchase this, what if I go to the skip function though? Well, I'm sorry, deactivate function. What would that do? So what confuses me is if I like disable it, will it, and I try it, will it self-sabotage or something? Because that's what I don't understand. Because that's what's confusing me. And I don't want to do anything and, deal like, well, you did this and now you got to replace every single module on here. So that's what's bothering me. So after clicking purchase, this is where I got prompt here. So I'm going to fill out this information and give you an update of what happened. All right. So after I paid my $15, I had to go through the deactivate process. And then when I got it unlocked, this is what popped up. It's a lot. I had to get a Google authentication, download the app, and then I had to go through a lot of verification process. And then I got a code that constantly regenerated after like a minute. But now the software expires 11/4 and remaining sessions is 9. So I guess I'm good. Let me see if I can go into the functions and work this call like I'm supposed to. So let's go back. I didn't even read all that stuff. Let me see if I can, because it still wouldn't let me do the brakes or anything, but let me see what happens now in hot function. Electronic parking brake, brakes, replacement. Because what kicked me out. There. Okay, now it's working. So yep. All right, now you have to pay cars now. Let me go ahead and get this stuff done with in 89 minutes. Oh shoot. I still ain't go to the parts store. Golly. Let me do my thing, because this is just going to be a basic replacement now, but I got the customer here. She got to go back out of town, and it's a lot. I'll see what I can document while I'm doing the brakes, but it's just a basic brake pad replacement, just like any other vehicle. The only thing is you got to pay for it now. Really quick before I freeze to death, I'll take these covers off. I have my heat turned on, and it's not crazy cold, but I'd rather. Let's see here. Let's see if it'll cooperate and give me a little lip. There you go. So just like any other rear brakes, that's it. I got it feels like a T45. Uh-oh. Battery's low. Squeeze between you. Probably gonna have to pull that off, but it's coming off anyway. I'm thinking if a person was to try to go the old route, disconnect the brake, electronic parking brake, you'll probably encounter the inability for the unit to calibrate itself back because you can't go through an initialization process. So the average mechanic who's probably doing their own brakes, that's probably long gone now. See, these are glazed too smooth. what I'm gonna do my thing and get these brakes back on, because that's all it is. It's a regular brake job at this moment. But let me get everything done, and then we'll take it out of service mode through the scan tool. All right, let's get this computer back on and take it out of service mode. What I got? Okay. All right, turn this off. All right, let's take it out. That's it. Cool, feels great. Oh, the lights and stuff are on. Let me get completely out of it. Rebate class completed. Let me exit out and it should go off. There you go. So once I activated the parking brake, yep, everything went off. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Cool. All right, let me do my thing here. As a matter of fact, while I'm in here, let me see what my capabilities are. Like if I can, because it would kick me out the computer system, but the topology was not completed. Let's do a fault scan, see if all of those are back online. If I got more access to computers. Okay. So I guess I gotta look back at the video and see what was available. So there's our time limit. Let me exit out and see what happens, because it says 19 system, 31 minutes left. Let me exit out and see if it depopulates. Let's go back in there. So it's 19, okay. See if it reduces to 18. Continue. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go into a random module. Let's just go into the ECM. Okay, so I have access to codes. Let me see what it says here, like live data. Okay, I got access to live data. So I had to pay for adaptions, if I recall properly, because I'm gonna be honest, I forgot what I read. Let me go back. I'm about to read that all over again, because if I didn't have paid for the subscription, I swear it wouldn't allow me. I was able to read codes, but as far as live data, I can't remember. Okay, without unlocking the adaptions, basic functions, coding, and other functions of some systems may fail. Okay, so that's what I paid for, the ability to gain access to the adaption, basic functions, coding, and stuff. Okay, all right, let me take it on test drive, because I got to give this car back to this customer. I'm not sure. Let me go to this, because I want to see if it depopulates. Let's go to service or hot functions. Let's just go to electronic parking brake. Electronic parking brake. Oh, it's just not supported with that one. Brake 1. Electronic parking brake function. Okay, I guess I'm not seeing that number. I guess I would have to literally go back into the let me just put it into service mode and back out and see if it depopulates. Well, unfortunately, not what I thought had happened. So I got a lot to learn. It's no big deal. It's my first time going through this. Let me take it on test drive so I can get this out. All right, just got off the test drive. I'm not 100% like satisfied with the brakes. I mean, even though I got new pads on there, it still makes a little bit of noise as far as the squeal go. despite using the Duralast Elite brand on the back. They are a little glazed, and the only thing I can tell them, like, you know, because time was a big factor today. So when she comes back, let me see here. When she comes back down, I'm gonna have to shave the rotors. I just did not have time. This was like literally like last minute. So unless, you know, the pad wears and hit those imperfect spots where it's not making a good contact, and the resurface layer managed to get in there and roughen that, scuff that area up. So even though I cleaned everything with brake cleaner, it didn't go over 100%, and it's like that, you know. And I needed to shave the rotors and stuff. But anyway, I digress. This car only has 9,000 miles on it, and it came for like brake complaints. And it seemed like it's just getting to the point where a lot of us aren't going to be able to work on vehicles without having special tools. So I kind of feel bad for the shade tree mechanic. They want to do some rear brakes on the vehicle. It's just unfortunate. But look, I'm gonna let it go because I'll be sitting there talking all day about this. If anything happens, I'll definitely update. Hit the link, subscribe to the channel, stay informed, have a rich on some work. See you next one.